We're just a few blocks south of Lake Erie at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball now. Carlos Carrasco gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 11.
So 2 on with 2 away, and Jake Bauers comes to the plate.
Jake Bauers.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Oh, is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. As you get
The hitter. Giancarlo Stanton.
Ball 4, take the man. Out. 4-4, take the man.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First delivery to him on the way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Carrasco pauses. Here's the 1-1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And a relay to the plate. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Next will be the designated hitter, Jake Bauers, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. one strike now from Cole. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he did.
Let's play ball. Out.
Done and out.
Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Giancarlo Stanton.
He's set. Here it comes. In there. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. High in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here, as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck too as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Another 0-2 home. Takes this the other way to right. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Hit in the air down the right field line. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. So now Carlos Santana.
Leading off
He's
for
0
the
for 2
Indians,
thus far in this one.
the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hicks is under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting. The left
Striding
fielder,
in for the Indians,
Domingo
Domingo Santana. He went deep last time up. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
In now for Cleveland, number 35.
Play ball. Out. 3. Out.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the power bat of Luke
The
Voigt.
first baseman, Luke Voigt.
From the stretch. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Jonathan Holder gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 56.
At the plate, Roberto Perez. And
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the ball.
riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. Hernandez rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 2.
The right fielder, number 32.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Voigt is calling for it, and the inning is over. Indians forced to settle for 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Indians. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Torres. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Number 70 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right there for strike 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Torres is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Torres is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
And now is the Yankees DH. Giancarlo Stanton earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Count still at 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're still down 5-3. Here now is Jake Bauers. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Carlos Santana now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Gardner's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Domingo Santana. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And he popped him up. LeMahieu into shallow left. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-3. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Gary Sanchez.
Brad Hand comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Brad Hand.
He's set and the pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby here. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
0-1 the count. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Aaron Hicks. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. I'm set with the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. His career line against Brad Hand. He has 7 hits in 26 at-bats. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
So stepping in, Aaron Judge, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Hicks at second with 2 down. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Last chance for the Yankees. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. From the stretch, the 1-2. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Cleveland took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Carlos Carrasco earns his 8th victory of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Brad Hand earns the save out of the bullpen, his 18th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon.